Yeah, about halfway there. Okay, Already is the next song. Can you hear that? It's the fridge that you're sitting on top of. I like that. I love this. This is the DJ Mike LV track. It sounds so good. That one was just nice. Like on its own was really nice. The next song is Love You. Ooh, that track listing, man. Is this gonna hurt? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna hurt. No, it's gonna be sad. Oh, I like that chord. Not what I expected there. I like that. It's like just this whole album has been pretty good, like with the rock trap mix. I like that. Oh man, dude. Oh my gosh. Me too. I gotta say this. It sounds, a lot of this album has sounded like 070 Shake, a lot of her stuff. Like this song sounds a lot like one of the songs on her new album. I think it's like the second, is it like Web or something is the name of one of the songs? That's what this reminds me of. I don't know why. It's just the production style seems similar. I don't know if any of you feel that way too, but that's just an observation, I guess. I like this so far. I might lose my mind. I wanna love you when it gets worse. I wanna pray with you when you hurt. You know the best, and you know the worst. Nobody love me, I love you first. This is does give me Ghost Town vibes. Fade out. Fade out. Oh, it's a fade out except for her voice. That's pretty sick. Whoa. That was a great track. So far, like, I will say this, like, I don't like to say anything before the album's finished. This has been a good album. This has been. I don't know what people were saying who didn't like it. Josh, he's probably watching this, I don't know. I like this. It's not, like, it's not hip-hop. It's not. And it has picked up with the lyrics. A lot of those lines on those last songs, a lot of those, like in a song like that, each line is kind of like supposed to hit you, you know what I mean? There's not like setups and punchlines. It's not hip-hop, right? Each line just felt like a pierce in the heart, kind of. And there were some good lines in there, it really communicated, I think, what it was supposed to communicate, and it really put me in the feeling that I guess he was feeling that prompted him to create a song like that. So, all right, 285. I don't know what that number means. I like that lo-fi, man. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That's so nice. I'm lost inside of my head, looking for a way out. My thoughts are better side. We don't let play out. I'm tired of chasing the ride, looking for a payout. When's it gonna be out? Call me to wrap my whole life up. All we could do is just try to put all the pieces together. Always don't mean it's forever. I wasn't meaning to bore you. I fought the demons before you. Treated like a video game. Circle there. Every level feeling the same. I've been working day to day to day to day to day. Give me one reason I'll stay. Reason I'm praying so hard. Reason I'm made so far. I'm lost inside of my head, looking for a way out. I think this is a really good example, these last three tracks, including this one, of how, like, to really make good art, you have to be vulnerable. And that's something that I've kind of been thinking through, like, with the music that I make, is, like, how far can I go with really saying things that, I don't know, like, sharing my feelings on a song. How far can I go with that without, like, you know, wondering, like, you know, what people might think of this? How might my reputation be different? How would people, like, perceive that who already know me? Especially since most of the people who listen to my music already know me, because, I mean, it's just my friends who sort of like it or want to support me, which I'm thankful for. But, like, I always felt like I didn't like that. Knowing that most of the people who listen to my music are people that know me, it's like I'm kind of making the music for them then, and myself. But that always makes it hard, because then I feel like I step into this character that I kind of play in public, you know, just, it's kind of how we all are generally, you know, and yeah, I really have to be myself on a song. And I think this is a great example of how, like, really, like, he's being so vulnerable on these last three songs, right? Whether you create art or, you know, you're just working in a job, you know, I don't give a crap. Like, whatever you do, and you're vulnerable, you might have some experiences too that might make you jaded towards that, where it's like, if you're vulnerable, people won't like that. But I think most of the times, if you really are yourself, people will see you and they'll feel the same way on a lot of issues. They'll relate to you more, things like that. Nobody's perfect, so why do we pretend to be perfect? It's that kind of idea too, which we all know and have heard that before, but I don't know, I just feel like that's a reminder. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but I'm going to allow myself to do that. You clicked on this video expecting that. I mean, come on. You should have expected it at least. All right. Let it rain over me, holding on so much weight. Let it go at your feet.
Finally called last night, know it's been a long time. Where you at? How you been? Waking up for last time. Wondering all that happened here before. I need something way more than this.
That's a good line.
Put all my hope in this. I've been drowning your love.
That melody's good.
I've been beat my head up on the clouds when it gets dangerous. You know I'm the one around when I'm feeling anxious. Gotta let go of the doubt in my impatience. I surrender to the crown and I'm sing praise.
Amen. This is so good. This is so... Amen. Yes, yes. This is so good. And that's the thing, like in Christian music, which is what I do, right? Like ultimately, when you're vulnerable like that, then it opens up this opportunity. Like he's just been talking about all his problems, like sober, like he's talking about this conflict between like him drinking but he likes it when he's sober and he knows he should be. But like then he's talking about this like I guess issue with a girl and how he misses her and that's consuming his thoughts and mind. And now he's just in that vulnerability, he's able to just bring it back to I guess the hope that really helps him to deal with these things. And that right there, that's the solution, that's the goal of the whole body of work, I guess. And now it's coming through. Like I was kind of wondering like, well, there weren't that many Jesus references in this album, and I know, like this is Christian hip hop, whether you want to call it that or not, NF. But you know, that's it right there. I love this. All right. Whoa! Yes. It sounds so good too. Like I love that. I love that, dude. That's sick. That was so good. Okay. So now we're going to Running 2. So he's going to kind of revisit the song Running. And maybe he's going to like contradict some of the things he first said now that he's like now talking about this. You know what I mean? Same thing with Kids Again. It's like a return to the song that kicked off the album pretty much. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm just saying things now. Running 2. It's only 1 minute and 13. This is just setting up the song Hollywood. I'm gonna listen to it straight through. This is okay. Saying like running after me, is that what he's talking about now? That would be a cool way to flip it. Is that what he's saying? I gotta look that up because that feels important. Even when I had to fight, you were running after me. That's crazy, dude. That's an awesome way to flip that. That's insane. That's genius. That is so good. This is a good album. Holy crap. This is better than The End, Triple E, man. Better than Neverland 2. Neverland 2 wasn't that good. Sorry, I said it. That's so good, though. That's so good. Yo. Yes! Alright, now we're going to turn up or some crazy stuff. I just thought of this now. You think like the New Hollywood thing kind of has to do with like he's talking all about this like heaven on earth thing. He mentioned it earlier, and like New Hollywood kind of maybe it's like a parallel to the New Jerusalem, and like that sort of thing, like that idea, but like applying it to Hollywood and like the industry he's in, or maybe just like the world that we're living in now. I don't know. Anyways, I'm a piano guy, man. Like this is a piano right next to me.
It's a love that doesn't ever end. Through the times and times I found this time after time after time. When you're calling,
Is that Hobie? Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes, dude. This is so good! Let's go! Amen. That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna let it go, kids again. Transition well into praise or something. It's like the No Child Left Behind after the outro, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the outro. I mean, it's back to the ocean sounds. Wow. I'm going to say that's the album. And then we'll listen to praise again. That a school bus? Yeah. That was good. Man, just those last like 5 or 6 songs, no misses. I don't think any of the songs are really misses. There are definitely some moments in the A side of the album, like just that just I didn't really feel, and I still don't think they really added much to the whole album, but it really came together in the end and it clutched. Like, yeah, this is a good album. This is a dang good album. The production is 10 out of 10 for sure. Like that did not miss. It felt like there was some wasted time lyrically, like I said in the first half of the album. This is definitely a really good album, like for the album listening experience, like front to back, which is what I like. I'm an album guy, you know. All right, I'm gonna listen to praise again. The first time, some of the verses were good, some of the verses weren't. I'm just gonna get over with. But kind of having it at the end of the album like this as a celebration sort of thing, I think that's a cool idea. It's like coming off that whole album, I think I'm gonna feel it a lot more, you know?
I'm never solo, whole lot of fans and I will probably
I don't like the hook that much though.
I just got praise, turning my pain into praise.
It's hard as hell being for you, right? It's not easy like that. My ex said leaving her with my biggest sale. I ain't say it like that. She needed a shoulder she could cry on. Couldn't be like that. Hey, Michael Jackson, I get bad, baby, I'm a bitch.
I still don't know what 285 means, right? Anyway, sorry. It's Ty.
My heart is heavy, seen the evilest things.
This is a good verse.
It's a negative degrees. The hate, no, it's a negative disease. I was broke, I had lost everything.
Paris,
but
next.
I got hope, I defeated the schemes.
Pack the haters for it. Gold soda, homies played it for us. Pray that my dogs don't need soda. This is my jizz and it's soda. Could never be.
He thought that he got me covered in the Lambo, velvet and toddy. Balance, hustle, and grind, Balenciaga. Born in the winter, he always been fighting.
That's pretty good. I gotta go pee. I have to. Be right. I can't hear you. I'm peeing. Hold on. Man.
I'm putting my deep pain into my face break. No peace, but I'm telling about pain in the words. I can show you my case. ain't no commercial. Let my chains have a choir rehearsal. And
I'm not a huge 1K fan. He has some good features though, and I think he did pretty good on this. But the 1K few, No Big Deal, Aha Gazelle, back to back to back is pretty crazy.
for Virgil. Tell my cousin, you know I don't fumble. I carry the vision. I talk turkey business fit in. Reupload, he rock with the popo. When they free him, we put a billion for the logo. Yeah,
I've been a heathen and I've been a Pharisee. I put a
Sometimes when he just talks, I think it's funny. Like, you know how his delivery is? He always does like the same thing. 1K. It's funny sometimes, depending on what he's saying. He always talks so funny. I don't know how to explain it. And he dresses that way. He's a funny guy, but
I had to repair, but we don't have to dig the hatchet we bury. The way that they come at the team is.
I mentioned No Big Deal earlier. I do want to clear this up. He is amazing. He's so good. But a lot of his albums are not that good. Because the production is not there and there's like no ambition. There's seems to be no narrative. And he really did embrace like the TikTok thing, I know that. So it's like he's trying to make like hits and hits and hits, and it all kind of sounds rinse and repeat, like that sort of. But like all his features are hits. Like he doesn't miss a feature ever, and this is one of those. The song is growing on me though. This song is growing on me. The problem is with ciphers though. When you have a 6-minute long cipher and it's the same beat, you can't really do that. Like.
turning my pain into praise. Turning my pain into praise. Man, I know for a fact that don't work.
This guy.
Cause he working my stairs ways. I remember when I started rapping and I started laughing, thought it was a phase. I turned all of my case was a change. No, I can't bring no bread up this.
This guy doesn't miss.
I'm taking my back and I'm bringing my brothers.
This is a good verse.
Just talking, we getting them popping. I'm deep body dropping. I'm back in the stew like I'm hitting the clock and I'm painting this blue. Oh, I've been fed up who's making these.
You gotta watch where you step, that's facts. If it ain't being productive, I promise I ain't even wasting my breath. Okay, put up a gang of deep. One of us get it, we all gotta eat. They should've eyeballed away from my face. Don't you see fit, we got all on my feet. Watch for the eyes.
Final thoughts, man. Not including the cipher at all. I'm just gonna talk about the album from new to Kids Again. So the concept of the album, not everything really added to that concept or like contributed to what the album is. You know, there's some moments that kind of split off of that a little. Like I said, some wasted time on the album, but generally not that much. And every album's gonna have some of that. Overall, like the concept of the album and the narrative of it, like the lesson you learn from it, I guess, it's amazing. And I think it's maybe an easy narrative to put in an album. It's one that I don't want to talk about me being a musician, whatever, too much on these sort of things. Like I make music and I've been working on an album for a while. It kind of has a similar narrative. You have the conflict, you have the solution, which the solution is Jesus, man. And then like, it ends in a celebratory way, and I think that's perfect. Like I think it gave me the right feeling. Like towards the end of the album, I was just overwhelmed, and like it popped off. It was amazing. Production on the record, amazing. Lyrically, all the lyrics, all the points that really were lyrical did add to. I wish it was generally more lyrical though. I wish that the narrative had a little bit more like complication, I guess, because it's a pretty straightforward album, which is not a bad thing, I guess. Anyways, it's a great project for the album listen. Like it was great. It didn't feel too long, didn't feel too short. Like I didn't know which way to, like 45 minutes of an album is a pretty good sweet spot. A little bit shorter than I prefer. I like longer albums generally, not too long, but it felt good to listen to. Yeah, I didn't feel like there was too much wasted time. There weren't any tracks that were skips, you know what I mean? And even in some of the tracks, like, they were always changing. Even within the songs were always changing. And that's the really great production I was talking about. I don't want to go off on tangents too much. I think that's it. I guess that's all I have to say for the album. I'll say something else for this video, I guess. This is my music channel, right? Check out the other stuff if you want to. I might do more reaction videos, depending on if people care to see that. I don't know. I like this. I like reacting to this anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to beg you to like the video or anything, but I could do the new Social Club album I haven't listened to. Came out today as well. There's a helicopter. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate that. All right, I'll see you next time. If there's a next time. If not, I have music coming out eventually. So, yeah, thanks for rocking with me. I'll see you.